guys, how are you? So, in today's session, we are going to talk about the applications of association rule learning, where we talk about that in real life, where we can use this association rule learning technique of machine learning area. And let's start with this. So, first of all, the first application is market basket analysis. This is the most typical example of association mining. Data is collected before barcode scanner in the most supermarkets. This is the like this market basket analysis is the most typical example where this an association rule learning is more majorly used, and data is collected before the barcode data is collected for that before the barcode scanner. Using the barcode scanner in the most supermarkets, like the most of the supermarkets use the code, scans the barcode of the items in the product. Like if you are buying a product in the retail store and there is a barcode on that product, so most of the supermarkets scan those barcodes and use that data is collected by that. This database, known as the market basket database, consists of large number of records on past transaction. So this database, which we collect by using the barcode, by scanning the barcodes, that data set is known as the market basket data set. And this dataset is very large. It contains large number of records, and approximately, I think, around the lakhs or more than that. A single record lists all the items bought by a customer on one scale, and a single record is defining the all the items which were buys by a one customer. Like if a customer buys 10 items, then the single records contain the 10 items. Knowing which groups are inclined towards which set of items gives these shops the freedom to adjust the store layout and the store catalog to place the optimally concerning one another. So by just knowing this data, they applying the association rule learning technique, and through that association rule learning technique, they just considering that which items should be placed where, and which items should be placed together, and which items should not be placed together. And that's why this association rule learning is very important in market basket analysis. Next is medical diagnosis. Association rules in medical diagnosis can be used for assisting physicians for curing patients. This association rule learning is very useful for the physicians for curing their patients. Diagnosis is not an easy process and has a scope of errors which may result in the unreliable end result. So basically, when the physicians do the diagnosis, then there is a scope of error in that diagnosis, and we not rely on the results or which came through the diagnosis. Using relational association rule mining, we can identify the probability of the occurrence of illness concerning various factors and symptoms. So using this association rule learning mining, we can identify the probability of occurrence of illness. Like using this association rule learning, we can identify that is the answer is correct, is the end results is reliable or not, or the patient has these symptoms factors or not. Further, using learning techniques, this interface can be extended by adding new symptoms and defining relationships between the new signs and the corresponding diseases. So further use learning technique will extend the extend the learning of this algorithm, and by and by adding new learning and by increasing the learning of these algorithms, by getting more learned, these algorithms can tell about the more diseases in a person or the patient. Next, in the census data, every government has tons of census data. The government has a lot of census data, and it is increasing day by day. This data can be used to plan efficient public services like education, health, transport, as well as the help public businesses for setting up new factories, shopping malls, and even marketing particular products. So basically, using this census data, we apply the association rule learning, which can be used to plan the efficient public services like education, health, transport, and this is also help in public businesses like new factories, shopping malls, and marketing particular products. This application of association rule mining and data mining has immense potential in supporting sound public policy and bringing forth an efficient functioning of a democratic society. And after this, we go to the protein source, another application of association rule learning. Proteins are the sequences made up of 20 types of amino acids. Each protein bears a unique 3D structure which depend on the sequence of these amino acids. So basically, proteins are the sequence of the 22 types of amino acids. By combining the 22 types of amino acids, we get a protein, and each protein has a 3D structure, and it all depends upon the sequence of the amino acids. A slight change in the sequence can cause a change in structure, which might change in the functioning of the protein. So if you change a slight in the amino acid, you get the so if we change a sequence of the amino acid, and when we change this, then the structure of the protein will get changed, then its functionality also get changed. This dependency of protein functioning on its amino acid sequence has been subjected of great research. So it is a big research to figure out that the how amino acid sequence has depending, and how amino acids can sequence can change the protein functioning. Earlier it was thought that these sequences are random, but now it is believed that they aren't. So it is all because of the association rule learning. It is done by using these. It is a when we implement these association rule learning on that, then it will predict about the sequence of the protein, the sequence of the amino acids, and the protein functioning. The another application of association rule mining is the association rule mining in large database. Basically, association rule mining used to mine the sales transactions between items in large database recognized as most significant areas of database research. So basically, this association rule mining is very useful in the sales transactions when we have the large number of database recognized the most significant area of database research. Measuring a large database, there are different techniques are used. Pruning strategy or interestingness is one of the measuring techniques for measuring large database. Large database consists of many fields. Each field consists of their own process. They different depends on their field of work. So there are when we have a large database, then they consist of many fields, and each fields consist of their own processes. Like every field has their own different processes, and that all different depends on their field of work. Like if one field of work has there is a kind of work in the one field, then its process is also different than the second field having the different kind of work. And suppose we consider a customer transaction of large database. Each transaction consists of item purchased by customer in the visit, item purchased by a customer in a visit, time of purchase, category of payment, net amount, etc. So it is a tedious amount of tedious process to maintain for huge amount of customer transactions. So when we have a customer transactions in other things like we may have a store of shoes, or like in the e-commerce site, that how they are paying the things. So in these other sectors, these when we have a large amount of data, and we have to figure out that how customer buys things, in that also this association rule mining is very useful when we have a large amount of data set in that cases. So that's all about it, where we talk about the applications of association rule mining in real life. We talk about the five. applications of association rule mining in the real life. One is market basket analysis, that it is tells the retailer that how you can manage, how you can keep your items, how you can keep your products in such a way that a customer buy more and more products. In medical diagnosis for the physician, this association rule learning is also very helpful from for them. In the census data also, in the for the government, this association rule mining is also helpful to plan the efficient public services like education, health, and transport. And in the protein sequences, like predicting about the amino and acid sequence for for giving the for predicting the function of protein. This association mining rule learning is also very helpful. And also when we have a large data set in something like e-commerce website or some other stores, then this association rule mining is very helpful to maintain those, to get the insight from those large data sets. And I think I say that association rule learning, and also I say that association rule mining, so both of them are same thing. Like association rule learning, like you are making an algorithm which is learned from the data that you've given. And association rule mining is also the same thing. Like mining means that when you provide some data set, association rule mining gives you the insights from that data set. So both of terms are same. If you see me telling like association rule learning, and sometimes I'm telling like association rule mining, so don't be confused, it is both the terms are same thing. So that's all for the today's session, where I am talking about the 5 real applications of the association rule mining. So that's all for the today's session. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Stay motivated and keep learning.